Okay, welcome back to the settings section of the WordPress dashboard. We're going to start off in the general part of the settings section, right? If you go to the left side menu, go down to the general part right here, click on that, and you will get to the same page that I'm on right now. We're going to start at the top as we always do, and at the top you see the site title and the tagline. We touched on this in the customizer and changed our tagline in that video right there. So we're not going to do anything here right now. You have the option to change it from here if you want to, both the site title and the tagline, but we're going to skip that right now and move on to the WordPress address. The WordPress address and the site address, they will always be the same if you don't do anything specific to them manually. So in a non-technical way, this is just our domain name and the URL that people visits to see our website. We're not going to do anything about that. We're going to move down to the email address. The email address is the main email address of the site. That means that every time there's a new comment that's awaiting moderation, or it's a new user that's been registered or anything like that, WordPress will send every notification to that email. So just make sure that that email is up to date and that you have access to it so that you can receive all the notifications that you want. On the next line here, we have the membership option. This means that anyone can register at your site if you check off this checkbox. By default, it's unchecked, so right now, really nobody can register a user at your website. But if you're going to create a membership site of any sorts, or a site that just lets users have their own profile, then you should always check the anyone can register checkbox. And if we move down to the new user default role, that's the default role that WordPress will assign to any new user that registers at your website. So again, depending on if you have a membership site or not, or any special preferences in what kind of capabilities your new users should have, keep it as subscriber. But if you have any special preferences on your membership website, you should change it to the capabilities level that you think that they need to have. So if you're wondering about the different capabilities and what the different kinds of user roles can do, just check out the user section in this course and you'll get a much more firm understanding of what the user roles really mean. We can click that again and we can go down to site language. The site language is really just the WordPress dashboard language. So it really doesn't do anything else other than to set your WordPress dashboard language. You can click on that and that will show you a drop-down list of a lot of different languages. So if you find yours, you can use that. We're just going to click that again like that. Underneath you have the time zone. Here you can search the nearest town to you so that you can get the local time that applies to your city or your country in the WordPress dashboard. Now, if we go down, you can see that you have the date format right here that will decide the date format that is outputted on your site. What that means is that everything that has a date on it, it could be posts, it could be images, it could be pages, that date will then display in the format that you choose right here. So just click on the radio buttons and that will change to the format that you want to display. The time format is also the same as the date format. You can change it to whatever you like. The only thing it changes is how your dates are outputted to the visitors of your website. Click on the radio boxes and that will change to the time format that you would like to have. If you're wondering about time and date formatting, you can check the link down here. Just click on that and that will take you to a page in the WordPress Codex that will tell you a lot more about how this works. And in the last line here, you have the week starts on. That's really for the WordPress calendar. If you show the WordPress calendar in the widgets or anything, it will have a start date on the day that you choose right here. So that could be anywhere from Monday to Sunday. That's really as easy as that. And to save our changes, we can just go down here to the Save Changes button. When we click on that, that will ensure that our changes are saved to the database. So we can click on that right now. And you get a notification up here that says settings saved. In the next video, we're going to check up on the writing part of the settings section. So I'll see you then.